Hey everyone, today I have this really cool My Little Pony book, Pinkie Pie's Perfect Surprise. It comes with a little toy Pinkie in it, isn't that neat? Written by Michael Vogel. He wrote this book too. He was also a producer and writer on the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic show. So this is a really interesting book. It's a storybook plus an activity book. So let's open it up and see. And there we get a little introduction by Pinkie Pie. The toy of Pinkie Pie, which is actually a really nice looking little toy there. The story's kind of wordy, so I won't read through the whole thing, but the basic gist of it is, it's Zecora's birthday, and Pinkie Pie wants to throw a party for her, but Zecora tells her that zebras don't have big parties, they have quiet parties. And Pinkie Pie doesn't really know what to do. How do I do a quiet party? But then she has an idea. And then, next page, we see Zecora wake up, everything's quiet, and we see Pinkie Pie's just left a little cupcake for her. That's her birthday, and Zecora is happy with that. Meanwhile, Pinkie throws, like, a normal party with her and her friends. And the same kind of cupcakes. It's a cute little story. It works. It all, like, comes together at the end. Perfect. Now, the really interesting thing with this book is, we have a ton of OC-looking characters, like, in the backgrounds. And there's also just some really interesting artwork and layout. The little storybook here, most of the images, they're not like just the usual stock images they usually use for My Little Pony activity books. These all look original. Or, well, for the most part. Some of these do look like they were altered stock images, but again, like, they put effort into this. This is not like just a really slapped together looking thing. Oh, and there's an image of Applejack holding up the apple, except here it's a cupcake, and they put her hat on. Neat. And then this page, we have a lot of really interesting stuff going on. See, there's Twilight, there's Pinkie with a orange slice in her mouth. Oh, stock art of Fluttershy, which I think is the only, like, stock art, like, really clear stock art here. And up there's Rainbow Dash with a little hay thing in her mouth. Huh. Oh, and there's the owl. So anyway, let's take a close look at these weird background characters. Here's this one. Like, this is definitely someone's OC. Now, I looked up Michael Vogel, and I found that he apparently has an OC character that would pop up in the show from time to time. So I'm thinking, must be the crew that put this book together. They all had their own pony OCs that they decided to put in the book, because look at all these. These are definitely not just typical stock things that you usually see in these My Little Pony activity books. Then the next page we have, Hey Sisters. Some sisters are two of a kind, and others are complete opposites. But there's always something to tell us they're related. Read the descriptions below, and then label each pair of sisters 1, 2, or 3. So anyway, there's Rarity and Pinkie, Applejack and Maud, Sweetie and Apple Bloom. If you know the show, it's pretty easy to tell who's who. You know everyone's dynamic. But the thing that makes this interesting is which ponies have something in common, or which pony, specifically these things are labeled 1. 1. Hooves covered in mud mean that we've had a lot of fun and we both know it. And we see Apple Bloom with muddy hooves, and there's Applejack's muddy hoof. So yeah, they're sisters. And then 2. An excellent sense of style is just one of the things that we have in common. And Sweetie has a hat, and Rarity has a hat. Fashion. Alright, sure. Sometimes sisters are different as apples and oranges. That's us. And so then we got very bored-looking Maud and very excited-looking Pinkie Pie. So even if you aren't familiar with My Little Pony, the activity still works. And we got Pony Pop Quiz. How much do you remember about Pinkie Pie's surprise party? The ponies have prepared this quiz for you. See how many questions you can answer correctly. And then we get little questions about that story at the beginning. Alright. And then next we have this kind of symbol maze. Let's see what the rules say here. Pinkie wants to bake delicious muffins with fruits. Use your figurine and check which combination of jumps will lead her to the sweet treat. Color the ingredients you find along the way. Wow, this is a really, like, well thought out activity book. Whoever put this together really knew what they were doing. This is, like, way more creative than most activity books I see. And just as I say that, there's just a big blank spot. Party packages. Rarity has a special mission to wrap up her presents for all the ponies. Can you help her? Use markers or crayons to fill the pages with lots of ideas for cool gift boxes. Okay. And then next page, this is a fun thing. Photo fun. It's a spot the differences thing with Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. Can you spot the differences between the two film strips? Anyway, this one's pretty easy. We got Pinkie Pie and then Pinkie Pie with a gap in her teeth. Then there's this picture at the bottom that doesn't have a match on the other side. As well as this one that's just Pinkie's eyes. And here we got a very happy looking Pinkie. A super party? Pinkie Pie loves parties. Do you? Look at Pinkie's party checklist. Circle the 5 items you think are most important for a good party. Okay. They're all things that make sense, I guess. Picture perfect Pinkie Pie. That's a tongue twister. Can you make a color perfect copy of Pinkie Pie? Grab your Pinkie figurine and some markers or crayons and get to work. Cutie costume party. Okay. The Cutie Mark Crusaders have created their own costumes for a fancy dress party. Which disguise do you like best? Match the costume names to their pictures by writing the right number in the bubble. And at the bottom we have little names for each costume. Now the interesting thing here is diamond tiaras with just Scootaloo and Apple Bloom and Babseed. No Sweetie Belle. Also no Silver Spoon, which is kind of weird for Diamond. Since she's hanging out with them, I'm guessing... Oh yeah, there's their cutie marks. Are they on that other page? Holy crap, yeah, there they are. They have their cutie marks. That's pretty cool. Like, boy, there was a lot of thought put into this. This is actually a relevant book. Usually, like I keep saying this, activity books don't usually go to the trouble of, like, being set at a specific point in time in a long-running show like this. This is pretty cool. Oh, also, there's a funny thing in the names here. So, 1, Busy Bee. Which one's the bee? An astronaut. Which one's the astronaut? Forest elf? Okay. And then a terrible vampire. That's what it says. Terrible. Okay, I don't know what the point there is. And here's the whole reason I made this video. Holy monkeys, look at this. This is wacky. Look at all these OCs. This is like a Derpy Boro anniversary OC montage collage thing. So, up here, a real blast. Dozens of ponies have turned out for the Ponyville Days Festival. Can you find all the presents in the picture? Blah, 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 but that's not what we're here for. We want to look at all the OCs. So here we got a little baby pony up there with pigtails. Got some little teeny tiny ponies way in the background. Oh, hey, there's Dinky. Then here's that cowboy pony and some red pony and, is that Kim Possible? Like, the YouTuber, I Love Kim Possible a lot? I don't know her that well. I didn't watch her stuff, but I know of her, and isn't that hers? And we got... Oh, there's that one again. Oh, and there's a Tank and Fluttershy with a little camera. Oh, and then there's a, Slime Girl Applejack? Okay. And back over here, we have adult Scootaloo, it looks like. Stupid Wooshall. Pinkie Pie, whoever that is. Sweetie Belle, pink and blue Applejack. Oh, and there's Marble. Star in Yellow? And then a weird negative Twilight. Don't know who that is. Some guy, some other guy. There's Fluttershy again. I don't know, that one's a little bit lighter, so maybe it's not Fluttershy. Oh, hey, there's Shaggy. Applejack? Is Applejack in somewhere else in the... Okay, no. Oh, yeah, there's that slime Applejack. Oh, okay. And there's, Octavia Pie, I think, was Pinkie's mom's name. Angel Bunny. Twilight? Who is this? I don't know. Anyway, moving off to the side here, we got Rainbow Dash. This guy looks familiar. Was he actually in the show, or is he a recolor of somebody? We got Weird Blue Marble Pie. Wasn't I Love Kim Possible a lot like a blue pony with an orange mane or a red mane or something? Because that looks like her again. And then there's the Rarities cat. Oh, there's a pink Applejack. And then there's a blue unicorn Fluttershy. Don't know who this is. Endless Jess. Hello. Is that the star in yellow? There's Tree Hugger. Tree Hugger just fits right in here. Oh, and there we got, I don't know. Hey, moving up to the next page, here's Scootaloo and, Bad Guy from Daring Do. Oh, hey, there's Cadence, and Maud, and Rarity, and, Limestone, Applejack's dog, Winona. This pony has a little bonnet on. Oh, and that one has an apple. Are these ones actual, like, apple family members? Then we get a unicorn thing there. This dude. What is that cutie mark? A plant? Oh, and this. Oh yeah, this purple dude. A beaver. Is that Snowdrop? That looks like Snowdrop. I don't know. Oh hey, what's that cutie mark? That's Pac-Man. He has Pac-Man for a cutie mark. Okay, and then there's I don't know who that is. Another shaggy pony. Oh, and there's... Is that Surprise? Or, well, Pegasus Surprise. Was Surprise a Pegasus? Oh, Gummy. Spike, and, oh, there's, his old pet Phoenix. Who is this? This guy looks really familiar. This guy looks really familiar to me. Did someone have an OC based off him that did videos or something? Okay. So yeah, there's this wacky spread of OCs, and man, it's like a Where's Waldo of characters I don't know. And then it's back to normal activities. Twilight Sparkle's Magic Maze. Now the idea here is you have your Pinkie figure, you put it on one of these random... Oh yeah, okay, start. So you put it on one of these colors, and then you put it on a corresponding color somewhere else on the map until you reach this one. Now this is a really fun little thing. Pretty as a picture, the Cutie Mark Crusaders have prepared a beautiful painting for the Ponyville Days Festival. What happened next? Look at the pictures and put them in chronological order from 1 to 5. And here we got Scootaloo telling Sweetie Belle to hurry up with the picture, Apple Bloom telling her to be patient, and then it's done and they're putting it up. Oh, but then there's this picture where they're in the process of putting it up. So it goes, this one, they're painting the picture, and then they're putting it up. Let's hang our painting here. Oh, and here's another OC pony. And then it's up, and there's that OC pony. There's Rainbow Dash zooming around. And then... Bang! You're gay! Just smash right into the thing. And then... Didn't I tell you not to waste time painting so perfectly? And Rainbow Dash is hurt. And that's the end. Great ending. Rainbow Dash is miserable. So yeah, this was a really cool little thing to find. Now, I was looking on the back of it. This edition is only available for distribution through the school market. So unfortunately, this was never put out in stores, or at least not in big quantities or anything. This was something you could only order through school book clubs or something. So this might be a little scarce now, unfortunately. I found this at a Goodwill. But yeah, if you can find this and you're a My Little Pony fan, definitely pick it up. Or if you're someone with kids who are big fans of My Little Pony, this is a really, like, in-depth, like, really creative book with just tons and tons of stuff. Like, if I was a kid into My Little Pony, I can totally see myself staring at pages like this for a really long time. There is so much going on there. And these little activities are actually really creative and fun, and I also just appreciate that they went the extra mile to not just reuse a bunch of stock art like they usually do with activity books like this. I don't know who did the illustrations here, like the original stuff. Okay, well, anyway, really cool, really fun book. Enjoyed this, so that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.